In the middle of one of the richest cities on earth, the scale of Skid Row can take the breath away. 5,000 homeless people living in less than a square mile in downtown Los Angeles. Block after block of a shanty town that keeps on growing. Where do they go under a stay-at-home order? And how do you stop the spread of a virus here? Even those who can find shelter aren't safe, and the Union Rescue Mission is now fighting its own outbreak of coronavirus.
In the course of the last 7 days, we went from 6 to 70 positive cases now. It's the most humbling, difficult experience of my life. COVID-19 is a ferocious, mysterious monster. As we fight this valiant effort to battle this, we can only do it if we work together.
In a courtyard, a unit that used to house 200 homeless women is now an isolation unit for those who've tested positive for coronavirus. Officials here have halved the number of people staying in the shelter. For those like Ferris, 3 years on the street here, it is unnerving.
To be truthful, I'm scared that I don't want to catch that. And I'm 66 years old, and I really don't know what happened to me if I get it.
It's outside, though, that doctors who bring treatment to the streets say the virus could run rampant.
There's a few thousand people in a very small area, and they can bop into shelters and soup kitchens at different times. And if you were to contact trace them, they might contact trace to thousands of people in one day. For them, I'm very, very concerned, and we've seen outbreaks already on Skid Row. The rest of the world is saying, stay safe, stay at home, and they don't have a home. So they feel completely exposed.
Some of the most vulnerable of Skid Row have now been moved into vacant hotel rooms, thousands of them. And at the beach, rows of camper vans have been brought in to provide temporary shelter. But homeless encampments are a feature across this city, springing up even in the wealthiest of neighborhoods. Half of all of America's unsheltered homeless live in California. The authorities have spent years trying to clear away these tents from the streets of Los Angeles, but like so many things, COVID-19 is making them reassess, to think again about how best to help those most in need. Behind the railings, the first official tent city in Los Angeles for 40 years, built for homeless military veterans, an effort to reach some of the most vulnerable when many of them simply have nowhere else to go. Greg Milam, Sky News, Los Angeles.